LDS members may or may not know that their illustrious leader, Joseph Smith, was a Mason his entire life. And we can see this to be the case in the History of the Church, Volume 4, page 550. It says, Tuesday, March 15th, 1842, I officiated as Grand Chaplain at the installation of the Nauvoo Lodge of Freemasons at the Grove, near the temple. Grand Master Jonas of Columbus being present, a large number of people assembled on the occasion. The day was exceedingly fine. All things were done in order, and universal satisfaction was manifested. In the evening, I received the first degree in Freemasonry in the Nauvoo Lodge assembled in my general business office. So here we can clearly see that Joseph Smith is inducted into the Freemasons. So let's continue on. We can see the History of the Church, Volume 4, page 552. It says, Wednesday, March 16th, 1842, I was with the Masonic Lodge and rose to the supplying degree. The supplying degree refers to the last degree, Master Mason, in the Blue Lodge. Now, with regards to Mormons, will tell you that he died a martyr's death, which is exactly what we find in their sources. Specifically, the martyrdom, the prophet seals his testimony with blood. This is what they say. Hiram was shot first and fell calmly, exclaiming, I am dead, I am a dead man. Joseph leapt from the window and was shot dead in an attempt, exclaiming, O Lord my God. They were both shot after they were dead in a brutal manner, and both received 4 balls. So, of course, they're going to tell you that he died in a gunfight, but they're not going to tell you the fact, unless you go hunting for it, that he shot back at his attacker, so you're not dying a martyr's death. But the important thing here is the highlighted portion, O Lord my God. The question is, what was he trying to say? Well, we know what he was trying to say. If we do some research, we can find in 33 Degrees of Deception by Tom McKenney, an Exposé of Freemasonry. This is the story of Jim Shaw, a 33rd degree Mason. He says, O Lord my God, is there no help for the widowed son? This is the grand hailing sign of distress, an important Masonic secret to which other Masons are supposed to respond and come to the rescue. So here in the mob, he's trying to tell these people, he wants help from the Masons possibly within the crowd, and therefore they would have to spare his life. So we can clearly see that Joseph Smith, whenever he entered the Freemasons, he never left because he was trying to give the sign of distress at his death to be spared. So we can clearly see that Joseph Smith was a Freemason until his very last moment. So the question is, Mormons, how are you going to deal with it? How are you going to deal with your illustrious leader being a part of the occult?